In Africa, we have our own conservative tradition or cultures, which is never be assimilated in any other continent. The culture of Africa is never the same. For example, if you come in Africa, you can see like Tanzania or Kenya, we have some people who are not the Maasai. Well, where have you seen Maasai? But typical, no any other part in the world where you can see Maasai. Maasai is an identity of Africa. Well, Maasai, they are not karate men, they are not kung fu men, but they use a traditional and local weapons, including a stick, a big stick, very thick, as well as they use spear and sword or big knife. Maasai as a conservative people. Conservative in the sense they conserve, they protect their cultures. They don't want to be distracted. Most of hotels, even private house in Zanzibar, they use, private house for the rich people, they use Maasai for defending points. Because Maasai are most terrified people. This means the Maasai terrifies the local people. If you see Maasai, from what time you see, then you can say, oh, this man, or this human being, oh, what is this? So from that point that you terrifying from them, so if you keep to the door and they say you go, then you have to go. The way how they wear, the language that they speak is very different to the rest of the world. Just imagine, of the world.
Bora iendelee kwa sababu zamani watu walikuwa hawafahamiani vizuri. Sasa hivi angalau watu wanafahamiana, ufugaji wanakuwa sehemu yao na wakulima pia wanakuwa sehemu yao. Lakini kwa sababu nafuu pia watu wajenge karibu, lakini ufugaji wanakuwa sehemu yao kwa sababu wafugaji wa zamani walikuwa hawasomi, na sasa hivi angalau kidogo wanasoma, wanafunzi wa Kimasai pia wanasoma. Masai anakuwa kuanzia akiwa mdogo, anakuwa anaenda kazi yake ni kuchunga akiwa mdogo. Akiwa mkubwa anaingizwa kwenye ujana mkubwa, sasa ameshakuwa mkubwa, anatailiwa, anaenda kuchunga, anakuwa mrani. Mrani kazi yake ni kama askari. Ukisikia mrani ni kama askari. Ndio anakuwa wazee hivi, anakuwa wazee sasa anaingizwa kwenye makamu sasa. Amekuwa mrani.
I'm very happy to be living in Zanzibar. And one of the things that I really love about living here is its cosmopolitan mix of African, Arabic, Portuguese, English, Indian, which is manifest in the architecture, in the food, in the language, Swahili language itself.
And Zanzibar consists of different people inside. We've got a long history. Different people passed in the island, like Portuguese, Arabians, while there are African side. Even now we have got different tribes in Africa, but almost in Zanzibar we still, what we say in our heart, we don't have tribes. But what you look deeply inside, there are still tribes in the island. But we say we don't have tribe because we only speak one language. We only speak Swahili.
Swahili is a very young language. It's a mixture of different language, yeah? And Swahili is nothing. It's just like a mixture because as a language of the world, it has characteristic of borrowing, in taking some words from different language in the world. So you can see Swahili, it has different branches. It's multiple branches. It has Portuguese inside. It has a German inside. It has English word inside. It has Arabs and Indian. For example, if you have a Portuguese, the Portuguese words in Kiswahili like a bandera, and that means a flag. We have like a mesa, that means a table. We have like a message, that's in a month. We have a kasha. So these are some words has been borrowed from out of this particular language of Swahili and then taken direct to Swahili language. Swahili, it can be the identity. It can be a tool is used to shape, to collect people to come together because the language itself, it speaks out. It deducts out some words. So if you open inside of this language, you can see Indians, you can see Bantu people from Africa, you can see like Zanzibaris who are the Bantus, you can see some Arab people. So Swahili itself, it protects the community of Zanzibar and therefore harmonize, organize all the people together.
People here are genuine, they're simple, they're down to earth, they're they're happy people, and I think I think their happiness comes from their content, basically. And when you're somewhere with people who are happy, I think that happiness rubs onto you.
I'm getting to 30 years. I've never been out of the island. From the day I was born, I'm in the island until now. It's very shame to say, but I have to say because that is the truth. And doesn't mean I don't need to live out of Zanzibar. I don't need to go out of Zanzibar. I'd like to go out of Zanzibar, but if I know where I am going, I can be free as I am home. I am very free home.
What makes me happy? It makes me happy working every day. If I work every day, it's very relaxing. I very enjoy. I feel like a water. I feel like a fish in the water. This makes me happy. If I don't work, sleep like a cat, sleep like a chicken. This makes me to be unhappy, really unhappy. Zanzibar is called the Spice Island because it exports a lot of spices outside of the countries. Well, it's true that for many centuries, Zanzibar has been a slave center in both Central and East Africa. The main center was over here. The hub of Zanzibar has been used for exporting and importing slaves from any part of Africa. But the question is, why now we call it the Spice Island? So you can see the demands of the people and the global change derive different mechanisms, positively and negatively. This tree is known as a cardamom tree. The cardamom are very tiny, very minute seed, and are harvested on top of the ground. It's unlike other spices that you can harvest inside the soil. So the cardamom in Zanzibar is called a king of the spice, because a lot of people here, they used to put in the different local dishes. And apart from that, the final reason is we have a lot of men here. They get a tendency of drinking a local wine. The local wine or local beer in Zanzibar is known as matapu tapu. What is matapu tapu? Matapu tapu is a local beer in Zanzibar made by papaya, the candy papaya with insect, banana, pineapple. So you leave these particular things, you put in a bucket with the water for 2 weeks, and then you're gonna drink this. It's very strong. They're gonna kill you. If you drink 1 cup like this, you're gonna faint down like a coco having a strong wind. So most of these particular people who drinks, they have a wives. And if you arrive at home, the wife never breasts you, never kiss you, because they say, hey, you're my husband, you smell very terrible like a toilet, I don't want to kiss you. So in order to tackle this particular problem, you can chill a little bit cardamom, and then you smell like an angel. The cardamom has got better smell like a mint. So the wife say, oh, let's share together, my husband in a room. I don't want to let you go. That's why we call the king of the spices. Therefore, the cardamom powder is mixed together with other spices, and the new name is known as the masala. Masala is nothing but just a mixture of different spices. Well, normally we plain rice with the masala. So I think this is going to be a rice dish. You can use masala to make a tea masala. You can use masala to make a chicken masala, fish masala, or beef masala. So lovely jubbly, yummy, busy, Japanese, squash banana, don't say hapana, okie dokie karaoke, miwari, crocodile. So you see, these people are very busy in here. Well, I am a good eater, but I'm not a good cook. I don't know how to cook. You see? That's the onion is cut there. So after 10 minutes, you're going to see the dish is done. Right? And we have the bowl of water in here. This we just put in the water inside, and we have to wash our hands. So who's going to be the first one? Not kids, respected guys in a communities. Like here, get a dad in here. So dad is going to be the first one to wash up his hands, and then it's followed by another senior. So maybe going to be my first brother, or another respected guy. And the last one is going to be the unaged guy.